Your Eminence Cardinal Barana Jesus, the chairman of AMECEA and president of the Catholic Bishops of Catholic Bishops Conference of Ethiopia, Your Eminences Cardinal Wako Suber from Sudan, Cardinal John Jue from Kenya, who are patrons of AMECEA, Your Eminence Cardinal Tobin, who is representing the United States Conference of Catholic Bishops, Your Grace Archbishop Luigi Biango, the Apostolic Nuncio to Ethiopia, Somalia, and Djibouti, Your Grace Most Reverend Portase Rugambwa, the Secretary for the Congregation for the Evangelization of the Peoples in the Holy See, and all representatives of the different dicasteries of the Holy See, Your Graces, the Archbishops here present, Your Lordships, the Bishops, Very Reverend Father Hagos Haish, the Secretary General of the Ethiopia Episcopal Conference, Very Reverend Fathers, the Secretaries General of our member Episcopal Conferences, Reverend Fathers, dear members of the religious congregations, men and women, all delegates to the 19th AMECEA Plenary Assembly, our partners who are here today, all government leaders, civil leaders, and all people of God. We are grateful today to celebrate this opening Mass for the 19th AMECEA Plenary Assembly. And we thank God for the beautiful celebration we have had. We want in a special way to thank His Eminence, the President of AMECEA, for having celebrated this Mass, presided over this Mass, and more so for his powerful homily, which I believe has touched the hearts of all of us. We also want to thank in a special way the Church in Ethiopia, all the Christian faithful in Ethiopia, together with the government of Ethiopia, for allowing AMECEA to hold this 19th plenary in this beautiful city of Addis Ababa. We thank you very much. With this message of gratitude to all of us, and in a special way to all those who prepared for this opening Mass, and all those who are prepared the activities of this 19th AMECEA Plenary, we say, let us leave the talk of the theme of the plenary, that we are diverse in different ways, but we are equal in our dignity, and that we are praying for peace in unity. Peace and unity in our countries of Eastern Africa, peace and unity in our families, peace and unity in all the parts of the world. Having said that, I now have the humble duty to present to you, members of this congregation, all the delegates to the 19th AMECEA Plenary Assembly. I will be calling the delegates by conference and by different groupings, and when I mention your category, kindly stand up, and members of the congregation, please let us welcome them, applauding them. The first I want to call is the host conference. The host conference, that is the Catholic Bishops Conference of Ethiopia, formally has 147 delegates to the 19th AMECEA Plenary. So could all the Ethiopians stand? Let us clap for them, let them clap for themselves. We thank God for you and for hosting this great day. Thank you very much. You may be seated. The second The second group of delegates are the delegates from the Kenya Conference of Catholic Bishops, and we have 29 delegates. Wherever you are, please stand up. We thank you for coming. Thank you very much. Karibuni sana. Let us be seated. The next is the Episcopal Conference of Malawi, represented by 15 delegates. Dear delegates from Malawi, thank you very much. Karibuni ziko moko mbili. The next is the Sudan Catholic Bishops Conference, which covers our two nations of Sudan and South Sudan. Delegates from Sudan Conference of Catholic Bishops Conference, we thank you for coming. The next group of delegates is from Tanzania Episcopal Conference, represented by 33 delegates. Could our brothers from Tanzania stand up? Thank you very much. Asanteni sana, our delegates from Tanzania. Then we have delegates from Uganda Episcopal Conference. We are having 28 members in that delegation. Delegates from Uganda, we clap for them. Thank you very much. Then we have delegates from the Zambia Conference of Catholic Bishops, 19 delegates. We clap for them. Thank you very much, wherever you are. We want to announce that part of the membership of AMECEA is the Catholic Conference of Eritrea. It is unfortunate they are not in this congregation, but seeing the tides of time, celebrating the reconciliation and peace efforts that are being made, let us clap for them as we pray for them. Thank you very much. The membership of AMECEA has also affiliate members, two countries, that is Somalia and Djibouti, and they are represented by two delegates led by Bishop Bertin. Thank you very much. After that, we have the team from AMECEA Secretariat. They are also official delegates. We have 12 members from AMECEA Secretariat. Let us clap for them. May they stand, please. Thank you very much. We have also delegates from AMECEA institutions, and the AMECEA institutions are the Catholic University of Eastern Africa, the Blessed Bakanja AMECEA College, then we have the AMECEA Pastoral Institute. Members from those institutions, let us stand, delegates to the... We clap for them. Thank you very much. In this plenary assembly, we shall be joined by our bigger assembly of the bishops on the whole continent of Africa. SECAM will be represented by 3 members. Let us clap for them and welcome them. We have also a delegation from our sister conference, that is AMECEA, the conference of southern part of Africa, and it will be represented by 1 delegate. We clap for them. Then we have a technical team, those who will be presenting different topics. We have 12 of them, and those who are assisting us in different aspects of the plenary. We shall be having 12 members. Let us clap for them. I am pleased to acknowledge and thank our partners. And for this 19th Plenary Assembly, we are joined with 43 members of our partners. That is a very encouraging number, and we want to clap for them. May they just stand wherever they are. All our partners, friends of AMECEA, Thank you very much. You may be seated. I just want to say, to have a friend is always a gift. And therefore, allow me, Your Eminence, to acknowledge the partners who are here by the associations. We have here present the representation from the Holy See. We have the Secretary of the Congregation for the Propagation of Faith. We thank him for coming. We have representation from the Dicastery for the Promotion of Integral Human Development. We thank him for coming. We have the congregation, we have a representation from the Dicastery for Social Communications, and we are happy to have this delegation from Rome. Then we have our United States Conference of Catholic Bishops delegation. We have the Catholic Relief Services with us. We have Missio Aachen, we have Church in Need, we have Missio Munichen, we have CAFOD, we have Cameco, we have Signis, we have the International Missionary Society, we have the Association of Consecrated Women in Eastern and Central Africa, we have the International Young Christian Students, we have the International Young Christian Workers, we have the Couples for Christ. Then we have the Shalom Center for Conflict Resolution and Reconciliation, and then Caritas Africa. We thank you all for coming.